Hi guys, today I will be doing a green zombie makeup. This look is inspired by the amazing artist Matteo Arfanotti. He is a face and body painter from Italy and he is awesome. And for this tutorial, the first thing that I did was apply a white base on my forehead and also on my cheekbones. Then I applied a light green face paint, and then I started shading and applying some more darker greens and more white in the cases where I wanted to have like a whitish green sort of color. So after I've applied the basic base, if you can call it that, of the green zombie, I started doing some highlights and then also some shadows. I wanted to resemble the most of the picture that I had from Matteo Arfanotti's artwork. It wasn't an actual face paint. It was kind of like a digital drawing or something like that, but it was amazing and it resembles his work perfectly. For this tutorial, I used several brands of face paint. I used Kryolan, Mehron Paradise, Wolfe. I will be posting everything in the information box. On the eyes, I used a red face paint. I think this was from Paradise, and then I started shading with a violet color and then with some black and highlights with a white. I love to use like two sets of brushes. The first one I use to apply the paint and the second one to blend. As you can see, I apply a little bit of color and then I just twist or change the brush and blend it with a brush that basically is completely dry. I just blend while the face paint is still wet. I darkened a little bit of greens and I started shading just like as if I was applying eyeshadow, but I actually wasn't. This is all face paint. Now as for the teeth, I mixed a little bit of yellow with some greens and browns to achieve this kind of like mustard color. And then I started with the gums. I started with a pink and then some reds and a little bit of violets, dark violets. The mouth was actually very difficult to do, at least for me, because I wanted to get that same shape and the fact that the mouth is actually like screamingly open. So it was kind of difficult to do that, but in the end everything worked out and I really liked the outcome. So finally the work paid off, you can say. So as you can see, I apply some paint and then with a brush I just blend everything together. For the teeth, you will need a very fine brush to add detail and blend. Now I finished up with a little bit of detail, some like wrinkles with a very fine brush that will, finish up with the character effect. I added some more shading and more highlights on the lower teeth for them to look like actually I'm opening my mouth and you can see them from that perspective. So that was like the hardest part, to actually seem like they're real and from that perspective. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope I didn't talk too much, but talk to videos are really requested right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please take care. Happy Halloween if you're watching this to, get inspired for Halloween. And take a look at my other YouTube tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and subscribe. Bye.